Hey lunatics, it's Lady Luna from ldsvegan.com, and today I'm going to tell you how to give yourself a makeover.
Healthy body, healthy mind, it's Lunaversity time.
Step number 1 is learn to do your hair and makeup. Now, a lot of women think you have to cake on the makeup in order to look good, or you have to have some amazing artistic skills to be able to do your makeup. Doing hair is hard, they feel like they can't do it. I will say, I used to think the same thing. And I know I tend to wear a lot of eye makeup in my videos. It's just so my eyes will show up better on camera. You don't have to do it like this. In fact, I find that less is more with makeup. Things I use are just a basic foundation. It covers up all the blemishes on your skin. And I use a powder to make sure that everything stays in place. I like using mascara and chapstick. Those are usually, sometimes I like wearing some eyeliner. Those are basically all I wear when I go to work or anything else. I like having a natural look. And if you've never experienced, using makeup before, it makes you feel so much more confident. And that's not to say that, you're putting on a mask. You're actually emphasizing the parts of your face that you feel are the most beautiful and that you want to accentuate. Makeup and hair can be a huge confidence booster. As for hair, as you can see, I don't do anything crazy with it. I wash it, I brush it, I make sure that I condition it so it's not tangly. And that's basically all you have to do. If you want to curl it one day, you can. If you want to straighten it, you can do that, depending on, what type of hair you have. And if you've never done makeup before, your hair before, there's so many tutorials on YouTube. Just type in hair tutorial or makeup tutorial, especially natural makeup tutorial. Those are the best if you're trying to have an everyday look. You don't want to wear a smoky eye, so to speak, out to, your work or anything. Learning how to do your makeup and hair is definitely a confidence booster, and I would highly suggest that. Step number 2 is find classy clothing that suits your style and accentuates your positive qualities. So what works for most women is wearing clothing that accentuates your hourglass shape. So it emphasizes the small part of your waist, for one thing. It doesn't make your butt look big. It doesn't make your boobs look huge. Some women may want that, but just a basic hourglass shape, basic. Where a lot of women go wrong is they wear things that make them look like a box, or they wear clothing that's too big for them, too baggy, or they wear things that are too tight. A lot of times that can look trashy, whereas the baggy kinds of clothes can look kind of lazy. Clothing is another huge confidence booster. If you find the colors that work for you, like wearing colors that you feel the most confident in, bright colors are really great. They don't have to be neon, just nice and pretty, kind of like this purple back here, or in one of the other videos I made, nice pink or something like that. I find A-line skirts and dresses look good on basically any woman, any body shape. Same with empire waist things. An empire waist is where a dress or shirt comes in right at the skinniest part of your waist and then flows away from it. Also, when you're looking for clothing, try not to be too revealing. By that I mean don't show too much cleavage, don't have skirts that are really super short, because when you're giving yourself a makeover, you're wanting to come off as classy. You don't want to come off as trashy, or you're, asking for the wrong kind of attention. If you're not used to dressing in that way, or dressing in ways that accentuate your shape and things like that, I'd highly suggest looking up on YouTube clips of the show What Not to Wear. I learned so much from that show when I was younger, and it kind of got me out of my awkward stage of how I used to dress. We all went through an awkward stage. And finally, tip number 3 is if there are things you don't like about your appearance, change them. And this is just assuming you can change them. Obviously, if it's something like you only have one arm, or there's something, just about you that you cannot change, then you need to learn to embrace it and accept it and understand that that's part of who you are. And because it's part of who you are, it's beautiful. However, a lot of women settle for things that they can change, and then they feel bad about themselves. So, for instance, if you feel like you have an unhealthy BMI, you're overweight. There's ways, I have so many videos on my channel of how I lost 40 pounds, and I try and help people with that. So look up ways, healthy ways to exercise, eat right, stuff like that. So that's a way you can change, if you're unhappy with your weight. If you are unhappy with the way your face looks, like if you feel like you have a big nose, some people would say get plastic surgery. I have a video where I talk about how I don't think that's necessarily the answer. Unless you have some kind of deformity or huge facial defect where it's just, it's completely messing up everything about your face. Yeah, I can understand looking into plastic surgery. But if it's just a vanity thing, if you're like, oh, I want my nose to look more like Kate Upton's nose or something, don't compare yourself to other people. But if you want to change the structure of maybe how your nose looks, look up contouring videos on YouTube of how to contour your makeup to make your nose look smaller or take away a double chin or something like that. There's amazing tricks people can do out there with makeup. If you don't like your teeth, maybe save up some money to get braces or get your teeth fixed in some way, in whatever they need. Some people are just afraid of changing their appearance, and if for some reason you can't, if you don't have the money, or if it's something about your body that is impossible to change, obviously embrace it. You're going to have to embrace it and be confident about who you are, because only then will other people be attracted to you, because you love yourself. So I hope these tips helped. If you have any other tips for people looking to give themselves a makeover, leave them in the comments below. Also, any other videos you would like me to make, give me some ideas in the comments. And be sure and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye. I want everyone to know that if you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to be vegan, it's okay to treat yourself once in a while.